my loves, this is the look that we are going to create and our first spring look. Plus, this is going to be a date night. So this is how the look is going to be, and I am so excited to teach this look. And hey, if you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you like what I teach in this video, don't forget to hit the like button. I am so excited. Let's jump into the tutorial. Let's go. So for the foundation, I have used today Milani, and this is the foundation. I have already I've done my face, and as you can see, I've also done my eyebrows. So today's look is just going to be super easy, but like I said, it's going to be spring. We're going to welcome spring, and we're going to dress for spring. So it's going to be pink on the eyes, and everything is just going to be pink. So I don't know why, but when spring comes to my mind, pink and pastel colors automatically click my mind. I mean, it just happens out of nowhere. So I have used Milani for my foundation, and it's a very beautiful foundation. I loved this foundation. It's flawless, and it says conceal plus perfect, 2-in-1. Basically, it's a foundation plus a concealer. So this is how it is. It's a nice foundation, and honestly speaking, this is the very first time I'm using this foundation. So for the eyebrows, I have used Cyber Colors. This is the eyebrow pencil that I've used, and this is a Korean brand. And for the primer, I have used Rare Beauty, and it's perfect primer for any eye makeup. I simply like it because it's so nice and creamy. It's like that perfect primer that I need. So for the eye palette, I'm going to use 2 eye palettes. The first one is Revlon. This is the eye palette, and this is the shade. So gorgeous. I loved the shade, and this is the first time I'm using it. I have just opened this palette, and that's the reason I did one eye. Awesome palette. I love this palette. And the next palette that I'm going to use is this palette. This is a Korean palette. The reason I'm using this is just because of the brown, and you can just use any brown shade that you have. Basically, you could use any shades that you have that is very similar to the ones that I'm using if you're following my tutorial, and you need not have the same products that I use. So yeah, so let's get going. So I'm just going to use this eye pencil, and all I'm going to do is really close to the lash line. Just draw this kind of a line. You don't have to be really perfect for this, because anyways we are going to smudge, and this is going to go. Don't spread the wing out. That's not necessary for this look. So you're just going to keep it here tight. And then from this palette, this is called Dasik. This is a Korean brand, and this is how it looks like. It's a good palette. But just you can use anything that you have that has brown in it. And I'm going to use this shade from this palette. And all I'm going to do is just apply. I need to apply some loose powder under my eyes, though I did, but looks like it's just gone since I've applied my foundation. And then all I'm going to do is just go over this, just like this. You see, that's the reason I said that it's not essential to be perfect, because you're going to smudge it anyways. Adding some more of the brown. Just pull it up a little bit, like this. And connect it, just like this. Blend it. Just like this. You can add a little bit more of the brown shade. Just like this. And then blend. From the palette. It's a beautiful pink. And all I'm going to do is just go over here. Just dab a little bit also, yeah. And then I'm just going to blend. Just adding that little bit of pink. Try to create a C. All right, you're almost there. And then we're going to go with this shade. Just on the outer corner, here. Remember not to drag this too much out. I'm going to use a concealer and simply really cut it close to the crease line, all the way to the middle. then I'm going to go with this beautiful silky shade. This one. Over. So this shade is lighter than the ones that I used before. From the inner corner to the middle. Just like that. And then if you see any rough edges, just blend it. And the last step, I'm going to use this, the lightest shade here on the inner corner. Just here. And then I'm going to apply this same shade that I used on the inner corner, just a tiny bit right here on the center. That's it. And you're done. Your eye makeup is completely done. Isn't it simple and easy, but at the same time glamorous? Okay, for the lower lashes, I'm going to go with this shade. And then I'm going to go just here. And connect everything really well. Over that, I am going to go with this. So basically after this, I'm going to go with this and just apply it liberally. Apply it quite well like this. And connect it. Next, I'm using Fenty Beauty Vivid Eyeliner. It's a liquid eyeliner and this is the shade. It's a blue shade and I just wanted to try this with this look because I didn't want it to go plain. All I'm going to do is just under the lashes. I'm going to go and just draw a line up here, and I'm not going to connect it anywhere, just leave it here. And then over here I'm going to go and just go down a little bit. Just like that. I'm going to go and do this eye. Be back. And that's it. I am done with my eyes. Moving next here, and I'm not going to connect it anywhere. Just leave it. Just leave it here. And then over here, I'm going to go and just go down a little bit. Just like that. I'm going to go and do this eye. Be back. And that's it. I am done with my eyes. Moving next to the face. I'm going to use Guerlain today, and this has been my favorite ever since I've had my hands on it. I would say, ever since I have started using this, I really like this product. I don't know what to say, but I feel it's nice. It blends really well and goes so well with every look of mine. So yeah, this is how the bronzer is. I'm gonna simply apply this. I'm gonna be blind and apply a really good amount of bronzer because it's light, and it's not too much on the face. So I have the liberty to actually go and use it well. Oh, by the way, I have not used a concealer today because I just didn't feel like using a concealer. I mean, the foundation itself is a foundation plus concealer, so it's a bit heavy. I feel that it's not very light, but it's full coverage, it's nice, and it's not essential to use a concealer with this foundation. So yep, I have not used it. I'm going really light with the bronzer. But if you feel like, you could always use a concealer for this look. Especially when I have already, done this tiny little details. I don't want to put a concealer and, ruin it. Like, I don't want to keep, doing things to it and spoil the whole look. But you could apply the concealer before starting your eye makeup. In that way, you're not going to spoil your eye makeup. Just going with the nose. I kind of like the foundation. It's so good. Oh, my nose. And you're done. You're almost there. And now time for the beautiful blush. This is from Revlon too, and this is so beautiful. I mean, it's, ooh. I know I remember I have a blush that is really similar to this color. That is Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that's a trio. Basically, there are 3 shades in it, and one of the shades, it's very much similar to this shade, but it's beautiful. So let's go. So this is the first time I'm using this blush. I have just opened it. Wow. Oh wow. Wow, it's so much like me, Pinky. And so smooth. Wow, 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 wow. I loved it. Blend it more with the brush that I used for the bronzer. Just blending it in. Now, this is actually too pigmented. I'm going to use another brush and just blend it. Wow, exactly what I was looking for. Wow, some loose powder just to diffuse the lines that I see. Time to shine. I'm going to use some highlighter today, and it happens to be Bobbi Brown. Let me tell you, it is Bronze Glow highlighting powder. I'm going to highlight I usually don't apply that much of highlighting powder to my makeup, but today I just felt like to shine bright. Pretty subtle. It looks like a highly pigmented highlighter, but it's not. It's a very subtle powder, highlighting powder. It's barely there, but it's there. But that's what I was looking for. For the lips, I'm going with Revlon. The shade is Beaming Strawberry 002. Wow, the lip shade is amazing. It's gloss. Super cool. This is wow. Just look at the shade. It's so beautiful. Just wow. I'm gonna go and get dressed because it's a date night and I have to go and get ready. So I will see you soon after I change. And also I'm gonna apply my mascara and then my false eyelashes because this look needs false eyelashes because it's a very subtle look. I want things to stand out. So I'm gonna go and apply my false eyelashes and then my mascara, and then I'm gonna change and I'm gonna be back. See you. Ciao. So I'm back and this is how the look is. This is like our first spring look plus it's gonna be my date night, so I am so excited for this look. Oh, by the way, for the mascara I have used YSL. This is like my favorite, ultimate mascara, along with NARS Climax. I also like this one. And for the lips, I've already said I've used Revlon Beaming Strawberry in the shade 002. This is how it is. What's next? I have applied my lashes, and that's it. I'm ready to go. I loved this look. I hope you liked this look too. I am so pleased with the whole outcome, and I like it. I'll see you soon in my next video with another exciting look just like this, which is going to be glamorous and gorgeous, but it's also going to be easy to follow. So let's meet in our next video. Ciao, bye.